Good afternoon. Thank you so much for taking the time to view the demonstration. Much appreciated. The goal here is to provide you with visibility into the Catabat capabilities and the platform prior to our Tuesday meeting. We would love for you to take a look at this, think if you have any questions or concerns or anything that we can be prepared to address in Tuesday's meeting. So with that being said, to give a little bit of background on what we're looking at here, you can see that I am simulating my cell phone. My cell phone has a text message that is to a customer indicating that their account is past due and directing them to a website to self-serve. Before I go into the customer journey, I'd like to provide a little bit of background on how we got to this point. Within the Catabat platform, in the Strategist portal, we have a tool which we refer to as our decision manager. The decision manager is really the strategy engine, which allows clients to segment inventory. Inventory can be segmented based on account criteria, previous behaviors, and then once your inventory is segmented, you then have the ability to apply actions. The actions can include SMS, emails, letter, dialer, IVR. What we are going to focus on is the ability to send out communications via SMS as well as email based on customers' preferences as well as previous behavior. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and walk through Molly's experience. Molly is our customer. You can see here that there's an SMS message that was sent to her with a link to the website. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the link, and it's going to direct me into the login page for the self-serve portal. I'm going to go ahead and log in with my credentials. These are, the customer can determine what credentials you would want your customers to be able to log into. That could be something that we could work with Arrow with during project implementation. All right. Okay, so I've input my credentials and I'm logging into the website. A few things I'll point out as we log in. What just occurred was a redirect to a workflow. So within our Strategist portal, we also have a workflow tool. This tool is a business automation process tool. It allows you to create content, surveys, questionnaires to be presented at different spaces within the website to your customers based on actual account criteria. So you can see here what I've redirected Molly to is a questionnaire regarding consent. So I'm going to go ahead and just click on Molly's preferences and hit submit. Once I hit submit, I'm then presented to the account summary screen. You can see here it's going to provide account information, any payment information. You'll also notice here there's a banner in the middle of the screen. That is also a workflow, so this is another ability for you to automate any type of business process or communicate to your customers to personalize their experience. This particular example is the ability to enroll in autopay. However, as I mentioned, this is all configurable, so any type of communication that you would want to be presented to this customer can be configured within the Strategist portal. Then down here below, you can see it just goes through all of the payment information. So if I click here on the dots, you're going to see I'm then presented with the toolbar, which is going to give Molly options on how she can self-serve her account. So you can see here, I'm going to go into the payment options, and Molly's actually just going to make a payment. So the make a payment page is presented. It's going to have the payment information presented to the customer, the payment date, as well as if they would like to schedule a payment on a later date, as well as choose the funding accounts. The funding accounts can be saved if a customer has already input them into the system. This platform also allows for the ability to add a new funding account as they're actually creating their payment. So I'm going to go ahead and submit the payment. Once I submit the payment, I am presented with the Make a Payment confirmation page. At the bottom here, you can see that there's another Submit button to process the payment. And then you can see I'm presented with the confirmation page, as well as within the Strategist portal, I strategize that anytime a payment is made, to please send that customer a thank you SMS payment reminder.